What's going on, everyone? Today is April the 12th, 2020. Going to give you all the update in the stock market, give you all an idea as to determine whether or not the stock market overall is a buy. There's a lot of criticisms, a lot of predictions, a lot of forecasts going out in the internet space, talking about how the stock market can see a V recovery, meaning a straight shot down and a straight shot back up. We're going to look at the price chart to determine which one is right. Is the stock market still a buy, or are we still going to see a lot of volatility and movement to the downside? So if this is your first time watching our video, hit that subscribe button. We give our price predictions and forecasts a simple way. We don't use any technical indicators, no technical analysis. We just strictly speak based off the emotional sentiment of the market trapper and the overall direction that they're trying to take the market. All right, so if you guys find this video very informative and easy to comprehend, definitely you need to follow us and then join us on our website at HueFinancial.com. So last time we did our video in the stock market for the NASDAQ, the S&P 500 and the Dow was right here, March the 20th, 2020. So, and you guys can tell that the market in the NASDAQ ultimately came and hit our ultimate area of TP, right? So that is 5.65% profitability bagged in your pocket. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Now, the time frame I want to really look at these indexes is on the weekly time frame. Okay, taking a look at the NASDAQ on the daily, we have seen some strength. We're getting some small hints of some restriction coming in, some sellers coming in around 8,200 points. 8,400 points is a restriction level, albeit it's not a very strong restriction level, but it's there. So I will be expecting some sellers to try to come into the market in the NASDAQ around 8,400 points. But when you look at the market on the weekly time frame, okay, the market looks healthy. The market trapper is fooling many people. Many people are going to miss out, as they already have over the last 3 weeks in this space, because of the massive amount of news that's going out stating that the stock market is weak. We're going to hit a recession, a depression, vice versa. But when you have the Fed printing trillions upon trillions of dollars, that money has to go somewhere. And what better place to take that money and place it in the stock market? And this is precisely what these price bars is telling us on the weekly time frame for the NASDAQ. So yes, we will have volatility. Yes, we will see the market move lower. But when you take in combination the last 4 weekly price bars, the market trappers are definitely more bullish than they are bearish at the moment. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and continue to pursue this market in the NASDAQ with the move higher. This area right here definitely has to be maintained for support. 8,000 points. So the market in the NASDAQ can't take another big drop to the downside and close below 8,000 points, because if so, the market is done with this movement higher in price. 8,400 points is where we'll TP the market, and it's not much, maybe a 2% price movement higher in price. Taking a look at the NASDAQ on the monthly, being that we're about midpoint in the month of April, the monthly price bar in the NASDAQ is looking pretty well right now. Now, granted, we still have a couple more months to go, but a couple more weeks. But overall, the market looks pretty healthy in the NASDAQ. So we're going to continue to play. We're going to play the market movement in the NASDAQ with a higher move. Okay. We got 8,400 points. for TP. The next level will be around 87. And we're going to play this on a weekly time frame. Okay. So I'm just going to play on the daily because we're not really seeing a lot of volatility in terms of how high and how low the market's going to go. So we're going to play this on the daily instead of the weekly. All right, so that's it. And playing this on the daily time frame, you know, will give us ample amount of time to reevaluate the forecast that we got going on in this space. All right, so this is it for the NASDAQ TP, 8,400 points. Next level is going to be around 86. Now let's go ahead and transition over into the S&P. Okay, and looking here on the S&P 500, you can tell that the market definitely came and hit our ultimate TP, 7.86%. Done, completed. Let's get rid of it. And as you can tell, the price bars looks pretty much the same as the NASDAQ. You know, the volatility came in starting the week of the 24th of February, came in and plateaued the week of March 23rd, and we're still seeing hints that the market in the S&P 500 is trying to pursue those moving higher in price. Now again, we're going to play this on the daily time frame too, just to compensate the minimal amount of movement that we're looking for these indexes to go. You can tell already that the market in the S&P 500 may clips and tag around 2870, 2900 points. And that's probably how far it's going to go before we see more of the market trappers become more bearish than being bullish. Okay, so we're going to have to play this one on the daily time frame as well. So let's go ahead and put in on the daily. I like this area right here for support. About 2,700 points, and our TP area is going to be around 29. It might fall short. You know, the market trappers don't never place a trade on an even number, so we might have to do it like a TP around 28.85, something around that particular level. Okay, so this is how we're going to play the market in S&P 500. It looks pretty much just like the NASDAQ. And for the most part of it, I mean, when you look at it, this is looking like a V recovery, right? Tell me, let me know. It definitely looks like a V to me, or a formation of a V. We'll see though. So we're still looking for the market in S&P 500 to see higher price as well. The last one that we're going to look at on this video is going to be the Dow. And looking on the daily time frame, you guys can tell already that it came and eclipsed our ultimate area of support, TP. 14.03% was had. So you guys can clearly see that. Let's get rid of it. And it looked like a V to me that's being formulated on this price bar on these three indexes. Shot straight down, shot right back up. So the question that we have to pay attention to in the Dow though is, did we already hit restriction? That 24,000 point level was acting as support right here on the daily time frame historically, right? So let's take a look at it. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. Yeah, we're definitely seeing the market close off the high of yesterday's, well, not yesterday, but the 9th day of April. But I still think we got a little bit higher to go in the Dow. Let me take a look at on the weekly first. Weekly price chart. Really don't see a lot of restriction playing out. Like I said, at 24,000 point level is restriction. The next level would be 24,500. So I'm going to go ahead and place another forecast in the market for the third index, the Dow, with prospects of continuing to see that moving higher in price. Okay. Like I said, the only thing that I noticed differently from the Dow and the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ is that the Dow already came and hit a slight restriction level. Okay. But for us, we'll go ahead and continue to play the overall trend in this market, which is continuation of moving higher. And TP will be around 25,000, ultimately 25,000 points, but 24,500 as well will be a shallow TP area as well too that we'll play. So this is it. All three of these indexes are still vying for moving higher in price. Everything looks well in terms of that. But as we continue to tread higher in price, the next objective will always be the next restriction level. And if we see the volume increase on a price bar that is weak, then you understand that that's probably the high of the market. But right now, looking on the weekly time frame, it's not there yet. So we still got continuation of moving higher in these three indexes to play out. So that's how we're going to continue to forecast our market in the Dow, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ. Simple to see, simple to understand. And the only thing we need to do is just sit back and see how the market plays out. Questions, comments, as always, you know where we at. Join us in our community on our website at HueFinancial.com and get more of this accurate price forecast and predictions. I'm out.